A Greenville man is speaking out tonight after surviving a knife stab to his heart.
A suspect is now in custody, and today Natalie Clark sat down with the victim, who says he is lucky to be alive. And Natalie, the men involved here knew each other, right?
Jack and Deb, the victim says David Elliott says he absolutely knew the man who stabbed him in the heart back on May 2nd, and tonight he's telling his side of the story. Police say this is a feud between the two men that goes back 20 years.
It's crazy. I'm still in shock over it. I can't believe it happened.
Dave Elliott says on May 2nd, he was at a friend's party on Tecumseh Street in Greenville. Words were exchanged between him and Dale Brock Jr. throughout the night. But out of nowhere, he says, came a knife.
I just seen, dang, he's just pulled out a knife out of me. And then my blood started gushing out.
Elliott was stabbed in the chest. The knife hit his heart and his lung. The 48-year-old was rushed to the hospital and then taken by helicopter, he says, to Miami Valley. The man Elliott claims stabbed him, Dale Brock Jr., is now in custody. Police say Brock was questioned and released after the incident.
We weren't sure if the victim was going to live or not, so we weren't sure the charges were going to have. And two, the second we do actually arrest him and put him in custody, then our clock starts as far as we have to give him a speedy trial.
Lieutenant Strick says initially Brock claimed self-defense, but after talking to several witnesses, they determined that not to be true. Since the stabbing, Elliott says he's had 2 major surgeries, was on life support. He now has an at-home nurse and doctor's visits weekly. His scar from surgery goes from his neck to his groin area. But the biggest scar, he says, is the emotional scar it's left on him and his family.
I'm trying to heal fast and hopefully be able to provide for my family again. I don't know what's going to happen through this, if I'm going to get over everything. I don't know. And be able to work again, I don't know.
Dave Elliott admitted he and Brock do have a past that included drunken arguments that led to Brock pulling a knife on him before. Dale Brock Jr. faces several charges, including attempted murder. He's sitting in jail on a $100,000 bond. Reporting tonight, Natalie Clark, ABC 22 News.